You know what I hate? Discrimination and prejudice. I think that's something we can all agree on here. Like, I really hate it when people discriminate others for like something they were born with, something they can't control, and there's nothing wrong with it anyway, so why would they want to change it? Really sick of people like prejudging them based on just one thing and associate all these bad stereotypes and negative things, and I see it all the time, and it really upsets me. Because it often affects me too. I mean, as a Virgo, I've seen way too much star-signism all my life. We've copped shit for too long. And look, just because I was born in late August does not mean I'm pedantic, does not mean I'm shy, does not mean that I'm a virgin, okay? These are negative stereotypes, and our people have copped scrutiny for far too long. I think it was Martin Luther King, famous Capricorn, who said something along the lines of, "Judge me not by the sun's position at the time I was born, but by the content of my character." And there are still so many star-signists in the world. Because I'm a Virgo, I'm like, ew, I got the ick. Women mostly. You bigoted women love your star signs and astrology and Zodiac discrimination, just to turn around and say that racism, sexism, and homophobia is bad. Because I was seeing this girl once who had a giant fucking book all about astrology, star sign, compatibility charts, and all that. No joke, it put Lord of the Rings to shame. The whole trilogy. The extended editions even. This book was bigger than that entire DVD box set. So with that, she used to find out our compatibility. So she corresponded my birthday, August 24th, with her birthday, whatever the fuck it was. And you want to know what the result was? The highest possible compatibility. So with this information that her Bible has given her, that we would be the most compatible couple, she decides to stop seeing me then and there. Her reason was because she didn't feel a spark with me. Now, fair enough, I don't blame her. She felt a spark with me. She'd probably have to go back to the psych ward. And some people might be surprised to learn that she was once a patient in the psych ward. Others heard giant astrology book and rightfully assumed. But you have any idea how much that stings? The whole belief system seems tied to the information in this book. And the second the book goes, yeah, you'd be great with Dylan Horvat, suddenly she has second thoughts. Imagine the most Christian girl you know. Loves Jesus, practically worships the guy. Now imagine she sees the face of God, and God tells her that not only is it His will, but she will live a happy and fulfilled life if she dates me. And then she goes, but he's 5'7". Imagine throwing out your entire belief system and faith, because Dylan's more of a friend, so Zodiacs are stupid. Classic Taurus somewhere, right? Now look, I know I'm painting out mostly women when I say this, but us men, we have like really weird beliefs when it comes to prejudging women too. In the early days of Facebook, you know how many times I saw a post that went something along the lines of, if she got 2 A's in her first name, you know she crazy. The more A's in her first name, the crazier she be. That's our astrology. So parents who name their kids Alana, Amanda, Tamara, whatever, you only have yourselves to blame. But I've never seen it deter a guy though. I've seen videos of girls talking about how gorgeous a 10 out of 10 guy is, and then he'll go, I'm an Aries, and she'll go, ew, no, and then run off. I've never seen a guy talk about how hot a 10 out of 10 girl is, and then find out her name is Sarah, and they go, no. And then Martha Luther Queen has to come out and say, judge me not by the number of A's in my first name, but by the content of my character. Okay, you got me. MLK actually said it was more like, I had a dream that one day my 4 little children would live in a nation where they are judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. MLK's listening to me. So yeah, that speech went over well, because I've heard that the US government has done that since. They have not judged anyone by the colour of their skin at all. Nor has the UK. They love people of colour regardless of the content of their character. Even if their names are Anastasia or they're a Cancer, the star sign. No matter what this 5'7" white guy says. I talk about my height a lot because it reminds me of a quote by my favourite African-American speechwriter, Chris Rock. Chris Rock said, "There is nothing worse than having a younger brother who's taller than you." I have 4 younger brothers. All those cunts are taller than me. And here's a true story. I was 14 years old and I still didn't know what sex was. My younger, taller brother had to tell me when I was 14 and he was 12. I'm not kidding, I had no idea the penis went into the vagina. That was news to me. Those 2 things were meant only for pissing as far as I knew. Like how human lungs and fish gills are only meant for breathing. It's like finding out that you have to put human lungs inside fish gills to make mermaids or something. I had no idea what masturbating or ejaculating was either. I've been doing it for 2 years. Unloading 3 times a day. Had to piss out some go-getty urine every time for some reason. That's male instinct if I've ever heard it. You wonder why I'm so fucked up. It's because I'm a Virgo. The virgin star sign. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? So yeah, sex ed never taught me these things. Either I was absent for those specific lessons, or they assumed we knew that stuff. Yeah, very funny prank like Illawarra High School. So yeah, they didn't teach me what ejaculation or semen were. They did, however, teach me what gonorrhea and chlamydia were, saying that they were diseases where the penis discharges pus. So I was 14 years old thinking I had chlamydia because I was coming. That was my sex education. I learned more about chlamydia later on. Like I learned, you know, 88% of koalas in urbanized areas have chlamydia. That's true, 88%. And then later on, I found out that chlamydia that koalas have can't be transferred to or from humans, which raises a lot of questions. Like, then who the hell gave me chlamydia? That one is everyone.
I am taller than my sibling. My one sibling, my sister, she's younger than me. I am